Brandi and I'm a second-year cognitive science student here at McGill. My bipolar disorder actually manifested itself at McGill. I got diagnosed here about 2 years ago, but I could see signs of it happening even in high school. The thing with bipolar disorder is that it often manifests itself as depression. I was actually diagnosed with depression for 3 years before I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I use the word trigger in regards to bipolar disorder to mean anything that triggers a mood episode. So what I mean by that is anything that triggers me to get manic or very irritable and angry, or anything that makes me very depressed and low. My bipolar disorder has affected my university experience pretty intensely, just in that after getting diagnosed with it, I had to take some time off just to get adjusted to my medication. Unfortunately, the medications that come with bipolar disorder have some pretty severe side effects, and I needed some time just for my body to feel better, and for my mind to feel better, and just for them to become unified again. I think that with any mental illness and being a person of color or indigenous, your behavior is pathologized and linked to your culture. For example, when I was initially diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I was told I couldn't get prescribed certain medications because I was more prone to addiction because I'm indigenous. And now that I'm actually on those medications, that they help me and I can function. I access support informally and not necessarily even relating to mental illness through the First People's House. They're sort of my home away from home. They're a built-in community for me when I had none, and they really supported me through the whole struggle of being diagnosed, withdrawing from school, and then returning. I've come back part-time, which I think is very important, because a lot of people think when you come back you need to go full steam, and I want to make sure I really know myself before I trust taking the full course load again. Now that I'm back at university after about a year of medical leave, I signed myself up with the OSD so that they can help me with any problems I might have in my coming semesters. I'm actually the mental health coordinator for SMU. I'm working a lot with SMU and the broader student population to bring awareness to mental health issues and to make sure that the students' voices are really heard with both student services and peer services on campus with regards to mental health. I think it's very important that we have someone in this position who has experienced mental health issues in the past, just because they might know more about how the system works. What I'd say to someone who is dealing with similar experiences would be to seek out support in whichever way that you think is applicable to yourself. To me, what really helped was going to mental health services here at McGill and seeing psychiatrists until I found one who really fit for me. That and taking my medication has changed my life immensely.